Hi everyone, my name is Amber and welcome back to another weekly reading vlog. It's currently Saturday. I didn't start this vlog on Thursday because it was a terrible day. And then yesterday I just wanted to chill in the garden in the sun. I'm a little bit sunburnt, as you can see. I now have 6 days off work, including yesterday. So I'm feeling like I'm going to be able to do a better job at vlogging and at reading going forwards. I'm going to take these 6 days to kind of reset and calm down after the madness of work. So my plans for this week, I'm mostly chilling. We're getting some of the porch stuff sorted. I'll explain that at some other point. I might go to a garden centre, I need to go and do a food shop. We're going to see my aunties. One of them is over from Germany tomorrow. And then that's about it. I'm really enjoying this weather, so I don't really want to go inside and do anything because I just want to enjoy the fresh air, to be honest. I do need to wear more sunscreen today though. It was a mistake yesterday. At least it doesn't hurt. So in terms of what I'm actually going to be reading this week, first of all, my main project is going to be The Grace of Kings by Ken Liu. So this one is an epic fantasy book, the first book in the Dandelion dynasty. I don't know loads about it. I know that it's set in an empire that was in conflict a few years ago, and now I believe the gods are now restless. I don't know if they agree with the empire, or if they even know what's going on. And I think there are various groups of people who want the emperor dead, and I think the emperor might be currently dying or about to die. So I've started it already. I'm 25 pages in. It was a very explosive start, quite literally, and I'm only on chapter 2. So at the moment we're kind of just learning about a couple of different places in this world and about a particularly important family, I think. I really like there's a map in there because I have gone back to refer to this a couple of times already just to understand what kind of area we're talking about here. So this is my main project. It's for the Space Sirens book club, and I do need to finish it by the end of the month, so I've got some time. I've tabbed it up because I'm hoping to read about 100 pages a day, particularly because I'm off work, and so I can just concentrate on that. Another one I'm thinking about reading is the final revival of Opal and Nev, which is historical fiction, I believe, kind of like Daisy Jones and the Six, and I think it is told in mixed media format, or maybe interview format, so maybe this would be a better one to get on Audible perhaps. But I'm going to give it a go because I'm kind of, I don't know, this feels like a good summer hot weather read. You know, some books are like that. Other than that, I don't really know. I don't really want to start another chunky fantasy books while I'm reading this one, so I'm not going to carry on with Lightbringer. But I could maybe dive into a thriller or another historical fiction, I don't know. But another plan I perhaps had was to finish the Blood Heir trilogy. So I finished this one last week and loved it, and I've heard that the sequels are much better as well. So maybe I'll read books 2 and 3 in this series and just marathon the entire thing. So I haven't done that in a while and I haven't felt the urge to, but now that I do, maybe I should just act upon it. So I'm gonna go ahead, go and do the food shop, and then come back and read a bit of The Grace of Kings to make some progress. Oh wow, it's very bright in here. I am in my bathroom, as you can see, because I got this from Lidl. I've been wanting one of these things for ages, and I finally have one. I just don't know if it's going to fit in here properly. So what this is a bathtub tray, and I've been wanting one for ages so that I can put my Kindle on there or my book or something while I'm in the bath. My bath is quite thin on the sides, so I don't know how that's going to sit there. We're about to figure it out. Okay, so good news, I'm having to cover my face because it's very bright in here. The sun is like right there. It does fit. I don't know how sturdy it is, so I'm actually about to get into the bathtub and see how it fits and how much weight it can take. So let's give that a go. It's actually quite good. I'm just propping you up on the taps. I'm actually really pleased with this, so it does fit quite well even though it's a very thin side of the bathtub. So I've got it out. I'm very excited to be able to use it. It's probably too hot for a bath tonight. This is why I can lean my tablet if I wanted to. Yeah, it's probably too hot for a bath tonight, but it's meant to cool down next week. So if you can see, this holds some wine or a drink. This folds up for my tablet, and then here I can put like my phone, candle, whatever I want to there. This is what I was talking about with the side of the bathtub being very thin. So I was concerned, but it looks like it's going to be okay. I've been trying to get rid of some of these books for absolutely ages. Excuse the mess behind me, we're in the process of moving stuff around the bedroom. I've really wanted a little free library for quite a while, but they're very expensive to buy and time consuming to build yourself. And we're getting our whole front garden redone anyway when the porch gets done, so we don't have a little free library yet. So what I've actually done is I've stuck some books outside the front garden on a coffee table under an umbrella because it's warm today and I want people to take them because I don't want them anymore. My camera is really struggling, but you can see the outline of the coffee table. So So I'm really hoping someone will take them off my hands and then I can do it again next time it doesn't rain, because I do have loads of books to unhaul. I can't remember when I last spoke to you, sometime yesterday. I've done a little tiny bit more reading. So I've listened to a little bit more of Evicted, the non-fiction book that I was listening to during the week. I've got 5.5 hours left. I'm on chapter 6. I'm really enjoying it actually. It's telling different stories about people who lived in this city. I can't remember the city's name. It's somewhere in Wisconsin, I think. And each chapter follows a different family and how they were renting or kicked out of their rental property, stuff like that. I did start Grace of Kings. I think I told you this. I'm currently 80 something pages in and it is a little bit info dumpy at some points. I think of course someone's mowing that on. I think I mentioned yesterday that we got a lot of backstory about one of the characters and their family, and it has continued like that. So every time someone new is introduced, the author goes into their background and their backstory, which I appreciate because I like to know the history, because the characters make the history of the world, obviously. It's just a bit much, so I'm not going to be able to fly through this. God, I need to hurry up because they're mowing. I'm hoping to read a little bit today, but probably not much, because my plan for today is to go and see my family for Easter Sunday, so I'm probably not going to be able to read much of this. However, I did start reading the final revival of Opal and Nev. I know last week I said that I wasn't going to read this anytime soon, but I really want to. I'm really in the mood for it, and I read 2 pages. It's hooked me, so I'm going to carry on reading this today, and then I'll pick up Grace of Kings again tomorrow, I think, and I'll see how I do with that. But yeah, really liking this so far. It's got a good first couple of pages, so I'll see how it carries on. Hello, it's currently Tuesday? Yeah. I'm not at work today. I've got the day off, and I've also got tomorrow off. Had quite a productive morning so far. I've been to the gym, which is why I look bright pink. I'm very achy, but that's good. I also stopped off at the library because one of my holds has come in. I decided to return Opal and Nev because I think it's going to be better as an audiobook. So I've returned the physical copy. I'll be getting the audiobook at some point. And I got out the Twyford Code. This is by the author of The Appeal, which I really, really enjoyed when I read it earlier this year, I think. I believe this one is also told in mixed media format, which I love. So I'm going to tuck into this soon, probably in the next vlog. And then I also picked up a couple of books from Waterstones. I'm still waiting on one book to come in from my order because they didn't have it in stock. But I got a History of Ancient Britain, which is obviously non-fiction about the history of ancient Britain. I also picked up Parable of the Sower because I read Kindred by Octavia Butler earlier this year, I think. Loved it. I'm going to read this one and hopefully love this one too. In terms of my plans for today, I don't actually have any more, so I'm going to tidy up the house a bit. Need to eat something first, and then I'm going to spend the day reading, chilling out, and not really doing much, so I'll update you as the day goes on. Hey everyone, it's probably time to wrap up this vlog now. I can't remember when I last updated you, but I think it was Wednesday morning, and now it's Friday morning, so obviously the week is over. It's been a really busy week in terms of things that I've been doing, but it's also been really relaxing and I've loved having the time off work. I am unfortunately back now, but I do have more time off in a couple of weeks, so I can't wait for that. I've actually read a couple of things since I last spoke to you. I can't remember the exact last book that I told you about, but I did just finish a book called The Castaways, which is an adult thriller about well, there are 2 sisters, one of which they were supposed to go on holiday together. One of them skips the flight, and then the flight crashes on a remote island near Fiji. It tells the story of, in the past, what happened to the sister who crash landed on the island, the present where the current sister is trying to find out exactly what happened. It was very, very good. I read it in literally 2 hours. It's nearly a 400-page book, which is brilliant. I got really sucked into it, so I gave it 4 stars. Probably wouldn't reread it again, and I wouldn't buy it for myself. I got it from the library, but I did very, very much enjoy it, so that was really good. And then I'm also reading a book currently called You Exist Too Much, which is by a Palestinian American author. I'm not sure how much of this is like a true story. I know that it is actually fiction, but I don't know how much of it is based around her real life. Basically, it's about a young woman who is Palestinian American. She is bisexual, and so because of cultural differences, she's struggling to connect with her mother, who wasn't born in America. She has a very challenging relationship with her, so it's a lot about that. And I think because of this tough relationship with her mother, the main character is struggling to connect with any partners that she has. She's worried about getting too close to them. I'm currently 100 pages in and it's about 250 pages long, so I should probably finish it today, to be honest, but I do need to end this vlog now because it's been going on for days and I need to start editing it. So I will update you in my next vlog how this one is going and what I think of it when I finish it. Overall, the week has been good and I've read a lot of books and I'm feeling much more refreshed. Don't want to be back at work, but there's nothing I can do about it until I win the lottery and I can quit my job. So thank you for watching. I'll speak to you all in the next video. Bye.